Frank Warren has no idea whether Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul is even going to happen. Man, quit acting stupid. You know why it's not going to happen.
Push the weight enough flex the livest one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Man, I had to cook on this for a second, man. Frank Warren has no idea if Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury ever takes place. You think? Let's read this article. I want to see something. I want to see if they bring something up. Frank Warren, promoter of light heavyweight prospect Tommy Fury, has no idea if a fight with Jake Paul will ever take place in the future. The two were initially scheduled to collide last December in the main event of a Showtime pay-per-view card. Fury withdrew from the contest with a rib injury and a chest infection. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. He was replaced by former UFC Tyron Woodley, who Paul brutally knocked out. Yeah, we saw it. The fight was then rescheduled for August 6th at New York's Madison Square Garden, right here in my city. But once again, Fury was pulled from the fight after being denied entry into the United States. Okay, I'm eager to see what they talk about moving forward. All right, now y'all heard that, right? Link will be in the description. You can read it yourself. Fury was pulled from the fight after being denied entry into the United States. He was replaced last week by heavyweight prospect Hasim Rahman Jr. Paul is open to the idea of facing Fury in the future, but nobody knows if it will happen. God knows if it will happen. It was all too late, Warren explained to Express Sport. First of all, you have to make an appointment. You just can't walk up in here. What the fuck? What is he talking about? You just can't walk up in there. And by the time he would have gotten there, it would have been too late anyway. So that's what happened. What? Tommy, at the end of the day, was all over the place because honestly, no one expected this to happen. It was more of an inconvenience for him and more of a problem for him, ruining his training and everything, starting around with that. Unfortunately, the time scale didn't work. And obviously, it was a real pain as a promoter. And I understand it was for Jake, and he had to find another opponent. But it is what it is, and we are all here with it. We will see what happens in the future. That's the end of the article. They just stop right there. They never get to the nitty gritty. Let's scroll all the way back to this sentence right here. Fury was pulled from the fight after being denied entry into the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why the fight is not happening. Because he couldn't come. Why? He's not allowed here. Why? Why? Why is he not allowed here? What did he do? I know if Jake Paul wasn't allowed to go to the UK and the roles were reversed and Tommy Fury was some sort of big-ass draw and Jake Paul was all set to he was going to LaGuardia Airport, Kennedy Airport, Newark Airport, anywhere somewhere over here. And when he got to the damn airport, they said, yo, you can't leave. Why are you on the no-fly list? Why are you on this ban list? What's going on? Jake? What's up, Jake? That would be a question, right? So they mentioned Hasim Rahman Jr. They mentioned Jake Paul. They mentioned they don't know whether this fight will ever take place in the future, which means win or lose, they would be open to the idea of fighting Jake Paul. But why is Frank Warren talking about, I don't know if it takes place, and the reason why it's not happening because he's not allowed into this country? We asked a certain boxing insider, the Crypt Keeper, y'all know who he is, when he was asked, why can't Tyson Fury, why did he try to leave the UK twice in 1 week, knowing he's on the ban list? If he tried to leave on a Monday, I don't remember the exact date that he tried to leave. Let's say he tried to leave on a Monday. He gets to the airport. They say, yeah, surprise, you can't go anywhere. You got to stay right here. You're on the ban list. I think about 3 or 4 days later, he tried to leave again. And they was like, yo, didn't we tell you no? What's changed in 3 or 4 days? And when a certain boxing insider, the Crypt Keeper, was asked, why did he try to leave twice in 1 week? The response was, because he has $1 million mansion in Vegas. Okay, wait a minute. Let me rephrase the question. He tried to leave the country. Why was he denied? There you go. That's the question. We know he has $1 million mansion in Vegas. But here's the question. Why can't he return to the States? A place where he said he is now a citizen. A place where he said treats him better than the UK did. Huh? Oh, say, can you see? Right? So that's the question. Why can't the Furies, John excluded because he's a felon and he thumbed some guy's eye out. But now he got 2 sons. And don't look now, but Savannah Marshall can't come here either. And don't look now. But Ben Davidson, same thing. Don't look now. Matthew Macklin. And the list goes on and on. I heard that the list is over 1,000. I heard over 600. Then I heard 1,100. Now I'm hearing 1,300. I don't know. Let me see the list. It could be 10 people on it. I promise you, if we ever get that list, I'm going to go through every name with Google in front of me, and I want to know everybody on that damn list. There are going to be people that I expect to see on that list. I'm like, oh, yeah, there you go. There she go. And there are going to be people on that list that I'm be like, yo, what the F are they doing there? And I will not be surprised if Frank Mother effing Warren is on that list too. Not going to be surprised. Look, I don't know. Let's see the list. Let's see it. Everyone's asking the wrong questions. So for him to be quoted in an article, Mr. Warren, you have no idea if Paul versus Fury ever takes place. Guess what? In America, it's not taking place. We know that. You demon. You devil. Are you kidding me? So I'm asking the right question. Why can't Tommy come here? I've been asking that about Tyson. Yeah, like y'all don't hear me. But y'all know what I already say. I always say this. You ready? Time reveals all truth. And a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. Oh, yeah. Another famous quote from Drew Titan is, documentation beats conversation. Tyson Fury tried to leave the UK twice, and they said, nope, we have you here on the list. He came back 2 or 3 days later. Yeah, guess what? You're still on the list. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Now he's on tour in the UK where everyone can see him. Because if everyone can see him, it's least likely something. You know what? Let me not go there. There's problems going on, y'all. Y'all paying attention? What's going on with the WBA? Huh? Y'all paying attention? Y'all thought we forgot? Mauricio Sillyman said, hey, man, I'm not Interpol. I'm not the police. I'm a Judge Daniel Kinahan based off of what he's doing. A couple of days later, $5 million bounty on his head. Now he's saying it's an honest mistake. No, motherfucker, we told you, stupid. What he was up to was public knowledge, public record. By the way, that Bud versus Spence fight, is there a date for that yet? I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm being hopeful. Bronx on deck.
Move!